Talking Football on WTNS with Steve Corries and Casey Claxon.
Welcome to Talkin' Football here on WTNS. I'm Casey Claxon. Talkin' Football is brought to you by Coshocton Regional Medical Center, your local healthcare team supporting local athletics. Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most. The Ridgewood Generals got a big win on Friday night over Berkshire, a 21-0 win over the Badgers on the road in the opening round of the Division V Region 17 state playoffs. Now Ridgewood will move on to take on the Garaway Pirates in Week 12. Steve Corries is standing by with the head coach of the Generals, John Slusser.
It's Week 12 of the football season, and with us is John Slusser, the head coach of the Ridgewood Generals. Generals come in after a big win up at Berkshire last Friday night of 21-0. And before we talk about Garaway, let's talk a little bit about that game. It was a good football game, had some adversity early, but really all in all, I thought you played pretty well.
As a coach, you're never pleased with it. I thought we left a lot of opportunities on the field in the first half. When Cam got hurt, I think for me and a lot of the kids, it took a little wind out of us. You never like to see one of your guys get hurt, and Cam's injury was kind of, I don't think it's as serious, but it was a grotesque injury. It took the wind out of us a little bit. We had the ball on the 1 yard line and didn't get in there, and then we had another 4th and 2 from about the 12 later on in the half and didn't get in there. So as a coach, I was a little disturbed with some of that, but I was really happy with our defensive effort. They were good all night long. Thought we made play after play on that end because they had some game breakers. They were a nice offensive football team during the season, but thought our kids played really well on that side of the ball.
I really thought you did a good job with their quarterback. Who come in pretty well, highly rated. Yeah, he ran for a lot of yards, also threw for quite a few yards on the season. Really, if you take a look at those final numbers, you really contained them well. You always have a game plan. You hope works when you're going into it. It doesn't always work like that. But I thought we did a really good job with sticking to what we wanted to do, make him stay in the pocket, not let him get outside and run around. And like I said, I thought our kids did a great job. We kind of talked about this last week, but it's never easy to win in the playoffs, especially when you're a lower seed and going on the road. Some people say, well, it's easier with the 16 teams now. Well, not for us because we were still playing a top 8 team. And to go on the road and do it in a convincing fashion we did, I was real happy for our kids. All right, let's move on to Week 12. It's Garaway twice in 3 weeks. I know you've been looking at the film of that game probably nonstop. I know it's early in the week. Anything that sticks out that you really think you can take advantage of going into this Friday night?
No, not really. I mean, not to take advantage of them. They're pretty good. And, when you play a good football team, there's just not a whole lot of chinks in the armor. But, we played them, a week ago. And, we thought we had some chances in that game. We did not take advantage of any of them. And Garaway did. That's, part of the reason they're 10-0. They make you pay for things. We had a chance to score early on, could have given us a lead, and we didn't capitalize on that drive. And obviously we gave up a Hail Mary before halftime, which is, never a good thing in any game, especially when you're playing someone the caliber of Garaway. So, we've got a few things that we hope to fix up, and we're going to go up and play Ridgewood football and see if that's enough.
I'll tell you what, we were just talking a little bit before you came out, the fact that, on this Friday night, the atmosphere, it was good the first time around. It's going to be unbelievable this Friday night.
Well, I mean, it's not often that you get to play your rival twice in 3 weeks. It's not often you get a chance to avenge a loss, which you just had 2 weeks ago. So, that creates a great opportunity for us. And if we could win Friday night, we probably wouldn't remember the loss 2 weeks ago because it'd be a pretty big deal. But that being said, you also really don't want to lose to your rival twice in 3 weeks. So that's a painful situation if we would go that route. But it's going to be an exciting time. I think it's really neat. I don't know if it's happened very often. I know it hasn't in Ridgewood history, but even around the area where two rivals play each other in the second round, this quick of a turnaround. I know Dover and Philly, I think they've done it before, even from week 10 to 11. But for us, this is new territory, playing our rival like this in a rematch 2 weeks later.
All right, it's going to be fun on Friday night. Good luck.
Thank you. We will need it, but we are ready.
As the Generals prepare to take on the Pirates for the second time in 3 weeks, you can bet that the Generals know it'll take a huge effort to get a win on Friday night.
Well, it's definitely going to take a very, very, very good effort. It's going to be a dogfight, for lack of better words, and it's going to have to be a game where we're in it from start to finish and capitalize on their mistakes and try to limit ours.
Well, we know they're a really good football team, so we're going to have to all, like 1 through however many of us there are, we're just going to have to all buy in to give out everything we have in our bodies is try and win this game.
You know, it's going to take a lot from us, but I feel like we're fully capable.
We just got to go down there, play the football that we do, be a bunch of bad dudes, and it'll take care of itself.
It's going to be a full team effort, 100%. Everyone's got to do their job, get 11 hats to the ball every time.
It's going to take everything we got. We got to be at the best that we have been all season and just play the best we can.
Good luck to the Generals on Friday night up at Garaway. Join us at 6:30 for our pregame show, kickoff and play-by-play at 7 o'clock with Coos and Chris Wallace. We'll have the game on FM 99.3 WTNS, and we will once again live stream the video on our website, mywtnsradio.com, and you can also find the game on the WTNS YouTube channel. This is Talkin' Football, brought to you by Coshocton Regional Medical Center, your local healthcare team supporting local athletics. Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
Talking Football is a production of WTNS Sports and Claxon Communications.